Salzburg. Galatasaray or taking so work. I'm a the Common Football Club. No, we any 2 games are early kickoff in the UEFA Champions League. About 7 Man United Copenhagen, Sevilla and Arsenal, Arsenal and PSV and Oven, Union Berlin Airport Napoli, Sporting Braga, and Los Blancos, Real Madrid, now Benfica. And Sociedad at the Atas way any games are about so Mikel Arteta and Kofor can say Kai Havertz as omonim dentia Mikel Arteta de hu ya okofa Kai at the free Chelsea buy because of ban watanko a ohwienko a wontimi enye de also ye emfama Arsenal Football Club then no and Mikel Arteta say one more trust Kai Havertz omogini di pa say or quality a or ye better Beka Arsenal team no or a lot of improvements about Sasa Ninti with time no near man ebefa almost so much confidence or Kai Havertz mu we and in summer Mikel Arteta team Eddie Atoja Carlo Ancelotti ahead of Madrid game man on the Braga airborne and you na or the Atoja said Champions League and no competition obi a we asibia a person I enjoy into Madrid or more 2 games every with 6 points and then omo aircraft for win because Champions League ne dey obia energy sound so ehwebi na me admo china AC Milan any PSV and PSG ne si akan Donnarumma return to San Siro reception be saying almost oye Judas o the Sikechi and call as a free agent and then what I go at the PSG to china dey omema the World Cup no aye no na no and the agent Enzo Riola and the betu just said AC Milan for na kasa no omo for omo and the man do not call for free because omo for Mike Mignon buy them Juventus and the Sika buy say oh Mignon about there and the monton Donnarumma for my AC Milan ka say there be omo turn that na mo twema the contract no year and never that go and my Paris Saint-Germain Donnarumma na ka say mo so na ba woba San Siro no obe control the emotions nemum the colleagues PSG function team say unity ne betimi abo mo din kuni because AC Milan Omo United someone so ankom ho ambo o chena match no amo ebe den papa e de amomo yenko Barca so Fermin Lopez Barca enya extending the contract ne ene na o mind the contract ho bibi na 4 years no de aka ho the contract no de ashim say release clause obi e pass akoda we ya 400 million euros 400 million euros no any sika Barca for e de assign a new contract mu Ferran Torres Barca mo attacker na say mu ne form no abaso pa and also yan credit Javi ono na so much confidence trust no mu a ordinary akan ema Barca nti say ne form na akoso dia and a manager no and make a significant impact on the football career ano enso emu Conor Gallagher when say last time yan ka Chelsea ja na ko Newcastle na ko Manchester we stay here the performance na so nipa Chelsea reward no contract extension or give £50,000 a week omo boom e dey akọ £120,000 a week na Conor Gallagher and so etimi ST Copa mas one enjoy the life of football Chelsea near mobile na ekoye papa officity e buy no na omo na Arsenal ball tutu no e ha ne palm the nsompo hwe form am nsuo bi petin ko good coach am Pochettino ho na onye sure so Pochettino e be gina sad ne so e dey a drop on after the game kura no ono nso ko patch we e asrese man ko pama e dey etudwa o Hollywood Liverpool ayi omo standard chartered player of the month player the model so for last month na ekoye e dey ema no other person name a Mo Salah 2 goals 1 assist player of the month Liverpool the model let me ask any pa or more about because the modern mono are so into Mo Salah or Jabas body we are penalty with it a collective win team na and now almost every winning only said on Alisson Becker any other colleagues Shobo Salam in air prayer on another player of the month or no beer air shares about the body kissing Gary Neville was and then Man United Copenhagen no Mr. Casemiro is suspended on your red card Nemum and ne Amrabat ebenya kwan abo ne midfielder Abribiano ayana open Gary Neville gidi pass player ready on team mo holding Cabo Casemiro na kwa ball no so ka wona afa koje ball na kwa de transit a na kwa akoye kama and osuro sanhwe a na amfa ma no Man United game a obo midfielder place Casemiro e wo team ne mu Jose Mourinho oya suspended ukonya red card Roma enya late win omoni Monza no could seize the Monza bench no emonya red card omokoya appeal amfa ɛno pa ho a Roman so mpanifa twoma so afine wo 10,000 euros because amo supporters no na enije na abro so ama ball boys no time ago ne buy no omo nya ball so komo toma players na ball boys no a delay because na Roman enya ahye sa ball boys no so ban a omo dan adi nti no ena ya twoma so am 10,000 euros in the cap omo enso etua Mikel Arteta come for Arsenal players no emu ba ku bi wo ho I friend say Martin Odegaard imane petit Arsenal ne bonachi say against Chelsea wanya de kwa game a Chelsea ne Arsenal ball 2-2 no or say the worst performance Martin Odegaard or displaying the shirt of Arsenal because I game there enema anko ye kra am for arm no Bayern Munich enye ni mo squad almost see kan ne etia Galatasaray Orich ne there Kessben Delete Kimmich Harry Kane Leroy Sane Coleman Davis Lemar Mazraoui and Musiala we any players are started at the Bayern Munich Football Club Amanda Broya and so a training will recover from the injury no and then show the training grounds near home and then I show pictures no training we can hopefully obey team aboard at the Amada Blues every at the end channel and Napo and Napo so what do now that remarks Mamko for close so Makwaba.
All right, Tony Montana Medasi, P. Nafi, Yakofa commercials, Kakrebi, Abaiba, Kwamiki, the local source, no, and so Ebetway, and so Medin can say 05515999933, and no any WhatsApp line, a day atua between the message Kakrebia Faso, na Yakin Kain, a day amount. Yefa commercials, Kakrebi, short commercial break, Nafi, the local source, no, at was. Yo, yes, I'm going to go back. Emre Asun said the local source no to am so we extra time. Kessben television and when you go so we come make Jeku atrase at the local source no every. Okay.
What do you know about the local stories? Stories to dedicate my message and free under 20 bobo kona so the Black Princesses of Ghana coach the man 20 team no atonin sam at the friend maba wa mo ekose campaign say akọ prepare towards a FIFA under 20 women's World Cup qualifying game wa e ba be koso na Ghana under 20 team no mo e be she campaign say enu kodanche the Black Queens of Ghana yes so our Kensie bo abra ye ne bo me ye fini Benin and e bo no Olympic Games qualify abra ye prepare say kwambia so Ghana betima qualify ko pim Olympic Games and also betima koso Paris and Susana 23 men's team no Black Meteors intiman qualify but ma national team no e de ye nia brese kwambia so yɛbɛtumi qualify akɔ take part enso ɛwɔ dwumadie no mu enso bi yɛbɛtoa so ɛwɔ other stories yɛmfa yɛni nkyɛ Kumasi Asante Kotoko boboko na so yɛ Dr. Prosper Nete Ogum and a head coach at the Kumasi Asante Kotoko wakasa at the Nations FC game were so abra Kumasi Asante Kotoko over the weekend wamukosi akan and Nations FC boy and wakasa at the afasa game now.
Well, both teams try to possess the ball, play at a higher intensity, and then create a lot of chances. So I think it was a good game. As far as my team is concerned, I think the players did very well. They showed resilience, they showed character, they played at a very high intensity. They were very confident on the ball. If you look at when we conceded and when we had to come back, it takes a team with character, a team with confidence, a team with self-belief to be able to do that. They were able to regroup tactically on the field. They decided to play within the game model after we conceded, and I think that actually helped. So to me, they did well, and I must say that I'm proud of what they did. I'm happy. I told them this morning at training that if we can keep that spirit, it will go a long way to help the team, and it will go a long way to reposition the team.
Spanete Ogum, head coach at the Kumasi Asante Kotoko Nensemwa, what they atujan was also Kasai, was a Kumasi Asante Kotoko last minute goals, one more air considino or Kasa at the farm, was a Tomebo game one air call last minute sano. We a placer also to me manage, more a placer also to me manage a game. No,
I think we should have managed the game very well. In situations like that, when it is getting to the end of the game, you try to manage the game by keeping possession of the ball, and the opponents have tried to make sure that you see more of the ball, try to make sure that you win a lot of free kicks, a lot of throw-ins and corner kicks, so that you distort the rhythm of the opponent. We're actually doing that until they got that free kick, which they ballooned into the area, and it resulted in that penalty, which they converted. So I'm sure if we had managed the game well by keeping the ball in their half, we would have been able to seal victory. But then it's part of the game. It's a learning curve, and they need to learn from it going forward. They need to know when to still keep the intensity high when it's getting closer to the end of the game, and when we are in the lead to win.
Kumasi Asante Kotoko head coach Dr. Prosper Nete Ogum. Nensema wadi to so Kumasi Asante Kotoko team no develop, but omo as technical team there Kotoko still rebuilding and air koso was sabre nya dia Kotoko edu level a womo technical team no womo dwom rebuilding and air koso e Kotoko now.
The team is becoming good. To me, as a coach and my technical staff, we don't see the team being good as at now. We think that per the potentials that these players possess, we are yet to unlock these potentials in these players. And if we are able to do that, I think we'll see a good, better, and best Kotoko. But
Kotoko head coach Dr. Prosper Nete Ogum Nensema wodu a wadi tuja edi afa Kumasi Asante Kotoko team nation so say over the weekend abra Kumasi Asante Kotoko piem Dr. Kwame Chei sports complex about many Nations FC boy nam nyama wodu e course intino eye coach wentimi amfa nsema wodu edi amfa tuja Sunday Kotoko any Bechem United coach approach ni saying
should be an all-out game as far as our game plan is concerned. Right from the blast of the whistle to the end of the whistle, we need to play at a very high intensity. Make sure that we keep the ball a lot. Make sure that we show a lot of creativity from our build-up, and then we also have to show a lot of creativity in the middle when we consolidate possession, and then in the finishing we need to show a lot of creativity, and then when we show these creativities we should be able to convert them as quickly as possible so that we can calm down and play within our game model. We all know Bichim to be a very solid side. They are a very physical side, which is typical of them. They have a very die-hard spirit where they want to stretch the game up to the end, and matches between these two sides have always been very exciting, very unpredictable, and very uncompromising. So to me, we have to be very aggressive on the field. We need to be very committed. We need to be very determined and make sure that we make it simple on the day. I always tell them that beautiful things are simple and simple things are beautiful. Just make sure that we create the spaces and use the spaces that we create and connect to the right players in position to score at the right time.
Postman Etogum head coach Edema Kumasi Asante Korokone Nsemwa wade atudwano no yetwa so other stories ma yemfe ne nkyere Kumasi Asante Kono omo eye communication team a womate Chumberema a member of the communication team was a match course so Dr. Kwame Chase Sports Complex no na coach and as a referee begin team Latif Obano ne se ni trim se match no oba be draw game no enunti enoma match no eye draw
football. If you are so football, it's a best rapid. I need rapid manager. So I'm a papa di game now. More money on my game, so I'm going to Kutamrano. Because it's here in Asia. Then I say, real match here. Not yet, I draw up on Monday. Then you need to take Kessben. You can't do Laka, you real match. So I'm the pan I say, match here, I'm a fast test member. It will be saying in Yansan. Then Sia, then Trebi, the Kalamokan, then Trebi. Lost an idea football, it's in your Trebi. Yes, sir. Last season, league a boy almost 5 matches. And a referee dinner at 3 points. The real referees come back. At the patch of we are points in answer. The real match, the real season here at Liga, near the blame co-management. They're the couple, they're the technical side. Import quality me up from players from us because of referees decisions. And we are the supporters here. Yes, I'm running to the Brand show summer. The piano because so to support us. The Bakato Samraho, it's a Chocoma rep, and Chocoma every. Utroqua Siaga, the Pandi rep 2 matches, 3 matches. What's our point? What's me Liga? All the problem, back to the team. It's just some I can say, then you are different reference of referee to Mikibonia. I can't say nice football, but referees not say game. It's the kind of say, referees manager, referees, the same nation football. It's a best room, and Rana said the Adumano. I'm a funny Aduma, many of the country are supporters at the football. So refugee Brian Dumane say then you have a point some of the amount. Should I refer that some of the impeachment. February I didn't go play about my chance. You are just said what I said. February young go back never clip. February trying to dinima. So I tip will be not the Tiago player, but play upon it now. What's out here say? Should we also play a lot of money warning? The same thing and essence for you. Then you show that you are kept. So I did be with the national essence to play upon a channel upon a Batiboko. But I quite so close of a sort as a players in discipline. Which is bad. And your papa, but in the pie in the park.
Asante Koroko fans no wamusia marani ye papa enunti enna eye referees no ebesisi omo a na de sansense mani nyina eba wose ade akomansi Asante Koroko fans ye no bomo anya de papa nemom eye because of the referee no na ye nam so makotoko fans no edan san suban no edi
and say supporters na anya de fa free fan eba just ba bia bo nje nse free ane die e free fan eba it's a best league in the this season. Last season, and we are for Swat Chapako. The real matter, ni aba bonten ni aba be pack of supporters action which is bad it's ever say referees no omo make sure say omo de mra na ya do me saka biem for the supporters football fans ye su mra no kon kra referees mra no kon kra the first official the first referees manager ye su mra no e ti dia bobia no omo make sure so omo fa mra no ya aduma na football ni nya kama what I say e ti dia make can say
and an insema what they at two janono. Chum berima. Where you Kumasi Asante Koroko communication team member Ninsemwa what they at two jan has a work, Yanko has a work as has a work NCC. One more any management the board no akwe meeting. No me meeting you know management no come dear course between omene management no omo say management no me bia wo mu ye bia na wo so me ma place ni bia no wo mu ye edemo board ne so me bia mu ye bia na NCC na jatum so mo ye edemo players ne so no wo mu didi say players no de wo so me ya no me nemom problem ni say coach no na enya ade enu nti NCC no dey to management no board nim say coach ne enya ade enu nti omo pe replacement enim ya na hwemu chese omo ne eye management board no edi nkomo no wo ma edi coach diama eye management board ni say sabrede abrofo coaches ne ba wo mo mbo has nti omo fa coach Bashiru Hayford. Wom dire se Bashiru Hayford ene ni menim ye wo betimi aboa Hasovok eye coach anaso betimi aboa Hasovok e wo mu dwumedi a wo mu edi ni mu. Nenso coach Koopman de wakasa wase sabre Hasovok ehia bre. Supporters ni ntiase no mo time na wo mu on team no emfama has.
With the players and you play games with the players. So yeah, I see performance. So it's for me not a problem, but it takes time. I cannot imagine things from out a box and I put it in here. So I think we need time, and it's not nice that I say that, but we need time. And then we develop the young players. Don't forget the young players. 20, 21, 19, 20, just 23. So it needs time. Yes.
Man, a head coach at the Macras book, or says a book, needs time, has a yambre, nafe, womo, anya resource, or plenty supporters, and Tiasie, and Fama Krasoboku Bobo Econo. Ebenezer such a great Olympics player. What they tuja was said the Ghana Premier League in Tokwa, summoning Yamaudo, a Kukosu Premier League in Mono, what GDS said there be, and Yadi Betima boy, young consider Nayan Chusu Accra Sports Stadium, Kumase Babayara, Cape Coast Sports Stadium, Tamale Sports Stadium, near from Bull League, dance Bema Timsono, Atom home, because Tim Beer Bohoma, Wapesoshe, and the San Tokwa Seminole, and so I buy Premier League anymore.
Oh, I know the Ankabe de Media and Katin say Sankan Stadiums in Ankasano. Ombe stadiums bear for Ankasa Organa higher stadiums na Ankasa Nona Abo matches in our crank and Obebwa. Because your Kwasa a whole Hona park and no supporters in the band players in the pair now. The kind of intimidation you had Diana if you come. By Obaba Crassport Stadium, a Crassport Stadium will be according to me, Matanemo. Obaba bonnet the end Frenchim okay, with me grab a show, with him the bodro, play a via home carry new piano. Pao Conhua. No, idea I had, but yeah, I agree, I mean, sure, I was saying Cassani, and Niquazenka, boom, and so sad. In the league sentence, a beboa. A bema give na fair, stadiums, you know, said Babayara, a Crassport Stadium, Cape Coast. Next, you know, now chooses nations, moon, climate change for South sentence, you know. Yeah, Stadium Mancasa, a hot security, a crabby crana, opponent and the fans, and own to me, and yeah,
Ebenezer Sechere, Osina Kadama Great Olympics, then someone were there to so GDA, the neutral grounds, and I was here Kobo Ghana, Premier League, you know. Referee, Jinan Temi D, Kumasi Asante Koroko game, Nations FC or the report Aquacama Ghana Football Association aka match commissioner so the Athens said ne by close of a year working hours or send a report etimi report to kodru wia and a Ghana Football Association and the decisions I would do no and so ebetimi aba but hwemu te say GF na condemn venues I would do nyema I would do course including Kumasi Asante Korokodia no other venues wo mu gidi say nyema course no nyema papa ni nyina no wo ma condemn wo mu say no wo mu chain reporter ebe free all the venues no abaniti to referees no match commissioners report no enyina betimi aba said the be animia no wo metimi atake decisions awodo a ebetimi abo bi mu kasa wo senka GF no executive council no etimi edi to mission musem na nkomo close some of the stadium wo mo sen sem course no ma ho kwan sa se ni manimi wo metimi atu stadium bi mu abra GF prosecutor and prosecute you some of the clubs am asem no enko disciplinary committee Kumasi Asante Koroko ne Ghana Football Association wo mo de akoto GF nem so mo match mo ne Bechem United babo no wo be so mo print o mo ticket say the atten say GF no and National Sports Authority wo mo invite you mo ne kotoko mo be so mo ne kotoko ne National Sports Authority etimi discussions and they found because this no eko and na Tuesday echena by chena dey was kotoko tima print o mo tickets na wie abra wo mo ne Bechem United babo nti wo ma frame meeting say ne menimie no wo be so mo ne o mo hia no mo timi discussions awodo a ebetimi aboa ye to so awada national teams no aso ya yemfantuja say there all subcommittees say make say Ghana Football Association dissolve all subcommittees no aka committees sabre ye adwuma ebiti say the Black Stars Management Committee and Black Stars akensi ekobo ani to da so ye adwuma appeals committee disciplinary committee sanso and a review committee no ye adwuma other committees including management committees no dissolve ni nyina nhwemu say o ma hyase form sa committees because other assignments awo ho a say committees ni timi boa ama national teams no wo mutimi ko assignment make say wo ma hyase form committees no changes awodo and so various technical teams ni mu said be betimi aboa general we a few stories about boano and ne evie
all right stories no emu kakra kwa Mickey in the local stories no abre ye no messages kakra bi na fi yenhwe Newton Latin America tawa sa enso na Andy Kem enso atrase Lord of 72 anyway free Andy Chrome na by bonim.com Bawa circle 183 Jamasi those until when will Ghanaian referees stop this kind of officiating, and the FA is also looking at it without doing anything about it. Okay, Lord say to bonim.com. Nidia the Edin Kaya Bremino Kingsley Tamale Mara Tamale Biaba Kingsley Unfa programming and so India grow crowd. Kumasi Asante Kotoko will only stop saying they are rebuilding when they win all their matches in this world, which is also not possible. So they should concentrate on a game seriously, because Ogum should even note that not all the current players now or the current players are going to be part of his plan next year. So where comes in the rebuilding? All right, Kingsley, there also the Watuamana in Waha, I don't know. The players and coaches of teams where there are good salary structures and good conditions of service must translate same on the field to motivate their management and other club administrators to learn. I'm also writing in reference to Goldfields and Heart of Oak. Andy has been saying this all the time. Abeku, Abwazi, and anyway, Abraham. Quickly, Maminko Newton Latin Marija was a message, say, Kwam Mickey, local story is not a brain, I say, my comment, Kakra, or one. Quite out.
Oh, boss.
Say, yeah.
Sure. Boss. Now, on your stories in Dawson, my first started a Ben, such a defender for Olympics. The commenter, I never bought the real stories. General, Eben Emeki, a very sound point. Now, the person said, your administrators, your fans, now a back teams, say, Oko Golden City Park, Oko Dance Park, Oko Samra Boy, Obaba Bayara, Oko Accra's Folk, Oko Liberty, Venu Bia Ubeko Biano. At day and a a culture, Ababe share any pair a wohonu trim. Say a quen bia so as a winning game no ansana, ya poor match no. And yes, I had football no, you try to fuma, ya disha. Football no fair play, gamer as I say it me suit you be wa prepare ye what day in favor whatever circumstance it should be on a fair grounds and they win the say pie dry coffee but say home team be the best in the team say how about the referee and they be fail that should stop but general we no make a point back so say as I say your team all the teams a ball at a particular venue maybe 4 different stadia. Now you see a kind of honor. Now a command sadia say Baba Yara say nations say bia Obuase Ash Gold Stadium. Now you pay back the account. Now you all teams across the nation here group you on here. But no, and people introduce you regional chairman Kotoro. You cannot say the concept of neutrality, neutral venue concept. I don't know introduce you in the last season. It's you. Unim say Division 2 for our Ashanti region no na ebi mo bo atonsu ebi mo bo supercars mimi team sporty talent na ye bo e wojo so e ba na sa no a ye na wantwi away fans we afinu matwam wo ha ya na enka mata bi okra security for no timi ye omadwuma nyina ye kama but general this is it. How many people no more interest on a larger populace or more interest award Division 2 a league so. How many times na you can't and some the consumers na wa fear mutie no you discuss Division 2. Division 2 stake no e kakra bi. The major stake of football fans na award the elite football no or premier. Etinei so football it belongs to the people. It belongs to the communities. Na some na boy for ebedu Sunday, ebedu Saturday, wako na form wako the company mu aba okohe ball. Wako na dwuma aba okosha ball. You say, "Oh, samates we say dey you ma free kroma." Obi bibia ni wako na adwuma wako tu na gala kakra wanye bibia hye botom Sunday die say utimi enjoy ball no e dance park na obeko yes oh and dey go stars amo ho omoko kumase omoko nations obeko golden city yes ne dey higher bruja obi ani had omo he fa moko. Football belongs to the people. Now the more and more na wutu kwan no ya na the kind of societal culture obi ani say okọ tamale na se sirem na okọhwe bo a uhu moto dodo sen cars Sanete, Oko Accra Sports Stadium, now Oko Shaba, who cars dodo as motos. That is the societal culture. Any time I will change the community, no, once who see an idea for Fruby, and all travel beyond the length of the country. And I will say, oh, say some boy crano, a true game there, or more who can, or movie be a beer towards the game, no, a different from the Esu Brekum. The Tiberia game need a few months. This is it. But general, I've been also a point for security reasons. I've been a point. But it will be so much better because I watch no at the free communities in her abe group more at a certain point. Not to forget about the economical impact. It do Sundays na communities enjoy. Your bar how do we be baba yara every Sunday Saturday omupo hoboso because ball our town. Other different communities in no it drew much there economically community no ebumi ekosoro enjoy ahoho na eba kromo no. But general, how do we solve the security issues? Me I think say FNU emia omoponum say every venue bia no say what cameras were around baku mienu miensa ensia bia bobo a very vantage point a bus critically oba picking nipa bia a show say adia we ye de twa so amana ye kokobodi amawo general or ebia ka nations see ye na ka ya jai security measures ni bi dia ma nations say apart from say Ghana Police Fire Service and the national security ni beba no every club bia no at least so nya security personnel be 5 or 6 our stadium from the communities etuanim kwaku onim yawo onim kwame onim babi obiate bring those guys to say community police na do match day no general omo antimi nyire gina step eno na abroche de no kan stewards the security personnel ankasa wo drones cameras bibia ya adwuma but you find out say omrofo no de na stewards ball no kra bonnet kwa wonhwe bi he's been brought there for a purpose on shabo no bi imagine and omo the hawk eye somebody be pick sani mani nyina. I think our security measures should be improved say anya ne sa na de ekoi that could be an general yakwati asemo a yempe.
Are we now crying for refuge? Hatofuk and Kumasi Asante Kotoko. What did you do when this ban on referees was lifted? You didn't say anything about it. It's like bringing back armed robbers into the system. Jonathan Abipobi.
Oh, Pobi, Sempa, Chow,
Sempa, do we have a see? Sempa, or him, we are woman chow. Why?
Sempa, on Trosabu, can't say it, one or
Okay.
General, another story, a house of folk, house of folk, house of folk. Now, my questions be brown, anybody story, not a room trim. Say, General, house of folk now, Kwabasi Bashiru here for the sea. House of folk and a Queen China, Babasi Bashiru here for the sea. Now, then the part house of folk. What is really wrong with the club? For a long time, you went off. Mutmin J717 tomatoes cry. You cannot cross the Tiana, said the Tiana, and a catcher fans. Mutmin BBR for almost 11 years. You went off. Drought. Mobile trophy. Now, a queer man said the second trophy. Now has folk a ball. Now, much. But General, the reality is that after some time, some will do a back a crack. Waba or the one chef fancy to say, also see a fan be. At some point, cry and a bimuka said, oh, somebody has in it. And the idea. Now, someone started winning. He started winning. I feel all of a sudden, Yahudi, somebody baby. Fancy is on cat and penny forces some more call. I feel Coach Bashiru Hayford, Baby Obiano, and yet the person say on yard, but the idea some word no be by no. Menkasa Coach Bashiru Hayford, excellent coach, a very, very excellent coach. He's done his job, he's still in the game. Or you're suited for the job, but the person say, if a team, a club or need structure, be out the back the way forward, or when it not be maintaining a success or when it back we know best about see baby no order than no young we need no. Some Obodu should have been directed on a long term, about 10 years. Now it's me a longify or non technical structure because or non an assistant Hamza coach and Ponsan so can go best coach or that technical members can they are rich. They moved from Mediama has for the pass I move no. I'm going to form from Mediama quickly and I'm don't be sure. Then they started winning after 3 almost Ekonwa some Obodu Onyade or lose a few games as a how did they come to this point? Has a folk. And after the moment, say Bruni coach in Yadi. Oh, General, Mekayo. Mekasa coach in the pressure, Bevano Sebinadi. Mekai, one, be a cacrama, say, mention my dream. And I said it, say, house of folk on be bring the Anchakra. A honey away. So, in the plan, obey on what is a PSG. You have money, but the Adisi can't yet to me find it. Why in the leading house of folk signings? Before the season closed, the major problem for house of folk was goal scoring. Kaliba Mankwa, a central defender, had 4 goals. In addition to Ben York, so far. Those 2 players are not available. Even if Omo Hompa, Omo Neveji League in the Mahasana, yet you went into the market, bought an unproven striker in a new territory. And I feel Kashala. House of folk, General. House of folk, what is your plan? Togo air infrastructure, but I've always been saying this, irrespective of the quantum of money or fiscal power or what as a club, what you need beyond the infrastructure, a sporting project, a bit me, a sell, I'm a fans, and of course, a hana you deserve. This is the problem at PSG where they have money, probably, as in Man City crowd, yet about plans, policies. And then the implementation. Man City PSG for that boss. Has for Pobiman that TV so fair more sporting project way. And no more day where we are from, now. Then how can you portray the infrastructure to the world? But how did we get to this point, General?
All right. One of the committees that needs a lot of changes is the referees appointment committee. They are one of the other committees of the FA. Okay, when anyway, Ebreme. My main call the next one of Andy Kem and so Emre Mukakra. Sir, I'm at a Kakra inside Chronom. Good afternoon to you and the crew. Thanks for the good work you guys are doing. Were the friendly matches the Black Stars played between Mexico and USA necessary at all? The reason is we are preparing for the World Cup qualifiers and AFCON. And we'll be playing such matches with African countries. But we decided to prepare these matches with Americans. Meanwhile, our competitors are preparing with the African countries. Why? My regards to Hassan inside Goso, Ahafo capital. attacker crash so the different chronom abrayan no. Say, okay, Andy.
You know,
Yeah.
the world is never fair.
The world is never fair, and it will never be fair till doomsday.
And you got to connect Heart of Lions, Nebo League match, Heart of Lions, Beshe can go a referee, you know, and Heart of Lions. But after the game, you anti crucifixion of referees. Me jitum see a referees no more de ball of them, and in the world football at large, suffer from proper officiating. Classico Bebasu weekend, the Spanish Football Federation, a turn between Jesus Angel Marzano and then Angel Martinez. Ebe seen there. Omuntimen for omun 90 from the referee when in Kudi Classico because Madrid for na sorry, Barcelona for na sorry. Omun yine kasa when it come to officiating. Ghana your officiating crisis and ache. Ye de kosha anas instead. Sana ye jitum say. Your referees no more de ball with them. The people intentionally essay a game for their selfish and personal interests. Any the questioners. You know, there be a samba kwame bisa mo say. Inti ya there be a bullying match we are. Team A will talk about referees, Team B will talk about referees. The pain the picture. The pain the referees manager ebe put to a stop to that. The pain a referees for nankasa so be jiatum no ma make sure say. E almost say a nipa adwuma you human error but at baby be show top quality officiating no much is a game ni mo munimte emra no wo ho and omo be implementing or park and so ama supporters the fans ya omo ba hwe game no eni age say day in day out omo be tue sika no mo ba stadium ba hwe game but you know ye ball match we ya the quality brand of football na ye bone en kan ho asem because referee I could take it center stage a game I boy. Into referees into a month no say what is actually wrong with Ghanaian referees are bomb match we are yet you de beer you make it sure to referee so and you know maka you bought AFCON than a lie you bought World Cup qualifiers one way or the other. But in 1982 was the last time a Ghanaian referee attended a World Cup. And the referees don't team in fan to Omakuma so say the 2026 World Cup in Canada, Mexico, and US and almost over Kwakodibi. No more pejo mumodi bonim because too much. There be a bomb material referee, there be a bomb material referee. You can't blame the supporter, you can't blame the media. Referees nam pejo mumodi bo me there be ameka. Messi you can talk about the media say you promote to the league negatively. But you know you don't blame the media. The fact of the matter is that any may not near can want them. Se na no man kotun konya wa brankese obi anka ho asem se duana stars match ne se ntoko nsimo obi anka ho asem se bofa kwa match na omkobo no tamale no so politifo amfa bas na nkwa nkofa place na obi anka ho asem they see what they no so ma anya obi anka ho asem so please let's paint the league positively mumma positive news in fa league no ho na outside world enwo say ye league na akono elfe so that we betimi attract sponsors no ma ba be fa league ni go da clubs or mo bre into your referees and it is time change for better. No munyam personal interest na the bia musiki to achieve no ema class and so far no it's so bad and for me you know I'm painting the right picture for the Ghana Premier League.
Joe, can't the Ghana Football Association punish the referees? General, can't the GFA fine referees who perform poorly at the league centers with huge amounts? Crucial Raul Tamale Malshagu also Dumra as you know a fine referee so
say Oman performer
yeah poor performer is say Obama ban near there can ever find we grab Omo na general Crucial Raul Tamale Malshagu
referees and some say kasi ewuram pa Oman ke be punish Omo number 1 club administrators no you know Omo so ha referees ne pa. The number of calls a call referees know every weekend before game yabono. Se ka ade bete. Into omon so ya another people a yenso ye beka chon omon take calls ne so. Na league na fe ni asase. They shouldn't be manipulating these referees. Now at least omon so sell good game to support us about park baba because league na nkrofo hwe. Afi na manfo ani je ho kakra kakra. But side decisions we end in Tokwa and you to go down and the side man of course you don't expect the supporters to come back. House of folk.
For Guinean referees to have a second look at any incident in our games, I've always been advocating that the DFA can have a TV at where the fourth referee or match commissioners are, so the referees can have a second look. Because if you're watching the game in the house, you see everything clearly. The branch is today about the DBN Kahono de Ebai, Fifi, and I didn't know
Or the Osama said you are the Ababro.
Yeah.
The
So the start times issue matches not live. In the end, monitor be a touchline or maybe a fourth referee no, and the match commissioner I don't know one. Crucial decisions. It is the course of Casino.
You know.
Yes. Onyajuman Komukasa. Jano mo clear the
Ebimo so the starting game.
no more communicating.
Kwa.
General Gayero between you
Oh, general. Obema mama chimako. Omo peja flag na no den sakona so no.
Na de no mo see empathy Messi Park. Enye venu bia na abetim di TV akọ.
Enfa monitor bi Messi. Say it's with my pilot. No.
Say
With my pilot too. Yeah, you should send this. Adia, say with my adwuma.
Ah, de no. Obi pno.
Omo mo hwe matches no fie no. Me me incidents no clear.
Unya second views na reviews.
Yes, unya replace na. Who say this here.
De no.
Etino
Referee can say onya forget about VR. You who be Europe.
Okay.
Now who says your referee is near omu? De no.
Oh. But we don't know what you crowd. We know the
Yeah, Latif. They see you. They see you. First one is see you know here.
Then.
They are born or bobo na kopo dim na e born in sa first and sa bonu hu.
Then in Sassam because they push before this.
No nyame drew ho. Referee on free
Push in
Me say meti wase jina.
There was a push before the handball.
Jina. Referee suka de no hu pass born e bo ameda dam say ha. Oje penalty. Me say referees ni hu na omu take decisions so mbejia jinra omu beje. Uni mo omu ana.
Oh, we are sure.
Omu ye magicians. Ghanaian referees omu ye magicians. Eni mo omu timi ye o park. Ni last year na ni timi ye Elmina as baller. Obi akọ butu player o ye bu ni name. Player na ye butu na ye bu ni name referees akoma na yellow card. You know, they are magicians. Until let's forget about VR. Na VR for no crowd who no on ya on ye. For me, it is not solution. This someone some madre say and matches ni bo almost on be change nema. Omu be jai. Normal is so ambitious. I set up a target. Say, oh, best referee nyaka. Me so me yire hu amenya bi. Sa me yire hu e be ma me FIFA badge. Say me FIFA referee na me yire hu e de Simba ne Ali be ma me. Ye de Simba ne Ali ba me dia. Ye de Algeria ni Senegal so be ma me AFCON semi-final na makwa akodi. That should be their target. And that's how they know we should forget it.
The Hearts-of-Oak coach has no excuse. He is simply incompetent. Which strikers were scoring during the preseason? Are there foreign strikers leading the lines for the teams in the top half of the table? Despite our low standard, the good coaches in the leagues are working on their strikers, and they are scoring. I guess Dr. Nyahuta Maklo is now happy. 1980 ideas can't run today's football. Rexford, Koforidua, and Ediaba.
Rexford. Players na and they omo bono muntimi shout coach near competent no. And your coach na preseason no. Preseason were lower tie games. Eya mo bia manu remfi. Second division games, but you know I don't want to go in the coach near there na onya there. Yen hwa de bi wa. House of Folk ekosane Adibola Kuti as a striker oba we go say one go. House of Folk ekofa ya sana chin by oba one go 16 matches. Omo the Abet alone they by 16 matches one go. Omo kofa junior kaba by 9 matches one go. Obin junior last season or one go. Issa Kuka he's not proven anywhere. Kasala Ramos he's not proven anywhere. So there's something absolutely wrong in recruiting strikers for House of Folk. That is the angle the supporters must look at it from. It is not as if they have strikers who have been scoring. It is not as if they have strikers are or more proven track record when it comes to scoring goals. Tama Kotokode striker now free Uganda no crowd say Jenna say hi. Mokwala Eban, you know. He had 12 goals in his previous team before joining Kotoko. But Hearts of Oak, I get the usual hype. And I'm saying that, and yet, so Marco first strikers be about almost a goal. And I didn't want to mention almost strikers on don't bring that they are not scoring. And it is not down to Koopman alone. Yeah, Bebolik. Team player was 11 goals previous season in Bomenenko. Now you maintain players who have been proven anywhere that they can score goals for Hearts of Oak. A team or more goal scoring issues. Granted, the coach is not good. Granted, you know, has above 5 matches as a 1 goal. The players and the coach in the team. We must sometimes tell the players to work. I agree, Koopman is a problem because coach our bar only me league, you know, players no on the toy. I feel no identify players individually. He is not good, accepted. In the players, there are certain matches you don't need a top class manager before you can win. There are certain games you must show up. You must prove to your supporters. Pack no more. So I ask Martin and say, he said, maybe you go on climb on Shaboda. And our results in summer until maybe your mommy will store my time. And Koopman, instead of finding solution to the problem, he is rather announcing the problem to Hearts of Oak. And the Koopman a problem. But you know, Kashala Monano ya bench him. And I coach the neighbor when I bench on us or do my dear was say, come and prove something. He couldn't. And he Bash is an excellent coach. Makawa has him in tears said that. Sebashi Tiffy Sika Kono Tiffy Nakotokone has a coach Sanomonamu Chow. It may pick certain coaches who have no business coaching those top ties based on the expectation and the pressure at the team neighbor. So Hearts of Oak, if they are going for Bash, if you know Bash very well, he is an ideological coach. He's so philosophical. He will need his materials. No one make sure say the system now up bono. Obetimi enya the best out of those players. Said the oye the power SC. Said the oye no heart of flying. Said the oye no kotoko. Even Legon City screw one group so no. Or make sure so be more a certain plan that will sit his boys to work. And for me, Bash is okay for me. But you know I'm saying that has a full problem a recruitment upfront. Players almost say no omo ba wani mo no. Omo performance no firm. They've not been scoring and every big team. So person who you attack and you defense and your midfield. Ali Fona a bomb within it is not because they have Ali Malu in defense. Simba Fona it is not because they have excellent defense. Sandown Fona it is not because they have Kekena and the lives in defense. It is because they have solid midfield and a very good attack. And it has time I know me big, you know. Ne Ishmaelado, ne Emmanuel when a Tastila, ne Dombote, ne Mahatmo to ne Prince Tego. Ne free bande, ne Salif Ibrahim. The attack should be sharp. Inti enimu hono going forward. Some more year recruitment has is big. They need proven quality material to lead the line. But omo way there. Second division there 5-0, 6-0, 7-0. Sometimes you cannot blame them because you know it's a kukane kashala no. I feel almost so babebu league. They need time to adapt to the style and the nature of the league. But you need to give them time. Almost coaching they are well. You know, I have no option than to accept it.
Okay, Sergio, when will you have a look at the other games, the incidents that happened in the other games, especially Adriana Olympics, Karela, Bofuakwa, etc., etc. Please, tomorrow when you get time, talk about all these games. Kwame Asante do free from and Abre. The next one, Efri Addison Benny Kaswa. Good evening, sir. Please, the Kotoko supporters should understand that even if the referee's decision was wrong, it doesn't give them the authority to destroy someone's investment. Those culprits should be arrested and dealt with. Addison Benny Kaswa. Anyway, and so Abraham. Mijina so at the program no aba area. This is a line bakubi ansana. Well, this is Bibian so that. Yeah.
DFA so omo condemn incident in a CEO of Venice no. Omo de omo condemn omo de dia no omo de condemn jina.
Nyina okay omo statement nyina.
Mickey asemo coming time akokra. Mickey say omo say
okay. Omo condemn na omo say so biom say swiftly omo ebe the friends sanctions ebeba na committees in the transfer the course bia ɔmo de agya security guys ne so ɔmo nhwehwɛ mu na kwan biara so no ɔmo ɛbɛ punish the culprit no ɔmo yɛ saa no ma nyina no ɔmo mfa ɔmo nkyɛw ɔmo deal with them drastically. Yeah.
Okay. Everybody need it.
No mo sa boss security no so aba so. So tension ahodo CC centers ni nyina no. Omo eye ma calm e ba ya. Ya entity prepare ni se bi wu ni ade bia. Ne tofa bo and dey ama no. Ya pon program no ni hwe kan bi. E di sia. Come on.
General.
Ya di sia no no aboy say e peja ye mu. Tobra e dey gina cameras na chi e boy ma bibia koso kama. Producers no omo Clinton CK Tony Montana na fi omo nyina boss Kwame Miki Checheku sound no na Kwame na fi Same Whitney Owusu Sechere ono ne penimpa odo omo nyina no direct show no da mo nyina say Mote Clinton sorry Mote Newton Lati Marijata enkana say afi Andy Kem and so nyame ya adoma mbesan atiyenka biom ochina na the kick off bebrem na fi yesan at the midfield action at Tromoso ya da masipa nyame nhire obi a ohwe yen yebesani mo hye biom yakram.